Okay, we're here in our Forest Cobra's enclosure. We recently had a Forest Cobra over here, as you can see, with a bandage that we actually need to take off. We had a little lump there removed, and we're just waiting analysis as to what exactly it could be. So we're going to see if we can get the others to move off, and then we can get Sharka here. He's a big guy. He's quite feisty. We're going to see if we can actually restrain him to get him in that tube. So he's quite a feisty guy, as you can see. He knows something's up. So I just want to move the others, a little prodding. Normally gets them to go. Sometimes they're a bit lazy. Obviously this time of the year they want to stay by their heat. It's nice and warm. Okay, so we're just going to see if we can turn him. I think he'll come turn on us anyway. Yeah, my boy. Oh, he wants to just get away. You see how snakes just want to flee all the time. Okay. So, I see he's moved his plant around. Okay, so it's going to be pretty tricky. Again, also working with venomous snakes, it's always nice to make sure you have someone with you. Okay, sometimes with a big cobra it's just easier just to drop the hook. I'm going to move slowly with the legs and things like that could startle the snake. Obviously very movement orientated, and this tube's only 50 centimeters long, so it's not really ideal. And he's also facing the wrong direction, so we're just going to have to see, give it some time, be patient, and see if we can turn him around. He's also very chilled snakes, that's why I'm so sort of comfortable with them. But obviously, you know, you shouldn't try anything like this if you haven't dealt with snakes for a long time on your own. So also working very gently. The snake feels like he can sort of go where he wants to. Just can't get the angle on this one. Okay, so I'm just trying to pull him back. He still feels like he can move freely, and that's why he's not turning on me. And I'm just watching the body language. Okay, there's a little bit of a hood starting now. He's wondering what's going on. Okay, I'm also struggling to get low down enough because I've got to be horizontal, and I've got air space behind me where I can actually back away from the snake if he's getting a bit much. You see he's turning now, he's wondering what is this, what's going on. So I want to just go slowly, see if I can get him in here, but if I touch him he's going to move out. So if I try and go flat there, I'm obviously getting myself very close in an awkward position. So that's why I'm having to sort of just come from above. Okay, this is better, even though he's facing me. So I'm just going to take time. This could take a while. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try and switch hands around. There we go. There we go. Now he's stuck in the tube. He can't bite. Keep him nice and safe. Nice safe distance away from us. And this is quite a sticky bandage. So I think we're going to have quite a fun time getting this off. But obviously having someone to help, you know, restrain the rest of the body. I've only got 2 or 3 fingers holding, but I can feel he's quite alright. And I'm just going to go very slowly and gently around up here. So obviously I don't want to cut him. His scissors are very, very sharp, but he seems quite settled. Maybe he knows what I want to do, that I'm trying to help him. I often help snakes shed and things like that. And I really do believe, like, a lot of the time you get some that just struggle and they want to get away, they feel threatened. But then other times they're quite chilled and enjoy it. Obviously the skin's itchy when they're doing a shed. Oh, I think I'm cutting through the wrong area here because there's a lot of padding, because this is where we made the incision. Okay, but this is obviously, I don't want to let him go, and he's using the edge of the enclosure here as a bit of leverage. So I don't need to cut through there. Well, I don't need to cut through all the padding. Cotton wool is very difficult to cut through, whatever that padding is. So I just need to go on the surface layer here. Now this is a very strong snake, but I can see he's pretty chilled about it. If I feel he's going to jerk or anything, I can grab, I can back away quickly. Okay, so I'm just trying to make my way through this. It's very, very tough material, even though these scissors are very sharp. that kind of movement obviously could startle him a little bit more. So I just want him to feel I'm not hurting him or straining him like a little bit, so obviously he's a bit what's going on here. But otherwise this is going pretty smoothly. I originally thought that this was a female when I bought them. It sold as 2 girls, but for all I know this could be 3 boys here living together. We haven't seen much combating or anything from them. More like mating behavior, like a boy trying to get on the girl. Guess maybe the other boy just doesn't feel like he needs to be very dominant or anything. They already accepted the hierarchy in here. But you know, snakes are solitary animals living alone. But the 2 of them were living together. I bought them from another reptile park, and there's such a big enclosure they can move around away from one another. I just figured, let's give them a shot. If they don't work together, we can always just remove them. But if you can, it's always best to keep snakes alone. They're going to do better, feel comfortable. But as I say, these are all doing good. They eat very, very well. Oh, we're going to have a fun time getting through all of this. Alright. It looks like I'm going to have to cut a bit more of this because it's actually gauze, it's not cotton wool. So I really have to work my way through it, but yeah, it's quite a lot easier now that the plaster's not on. Okay, so we just obviously put this on so that he doesn't get any dirt in there. And it's been long enough now that the wound is like closed up and scabbed over, so it won't get a whole lot of dirt in there. Okay, I can feel he's pulling a little bit now. Obviously wary of what's going on. Okay, so this is gonna stick quite a bit because it is sort of sticky tape in here. Okay. Alright, but that's looking very good. Obviously the skin's a bit wrinkly because of all the moisture trapped in here, but that's a really good stitch up job. Okay, at least it's not too sticky that's harming the scales. They're a bit wrinkled, and I'm doing a really fine job on the tubing method here, running out of sort of space to hold and take everything off. And this is again where it helps to have someone give you a hand. I do at least have people on the property that if poop hits the fan, someone can give me a hand and take me to hospital. But obviously I want to be as careful as I can. There we go. And again, snakes just do not want to bite. Obviously in a situation like this, if it feels threatened for its life, it will. But even after this, I don't think we're going to have too much problems with this guy. He's going to just want to go and do his own thing once we let him go. He might hood a little bit, but I'm pretty sure he's going to try and get away. But with a snake, always expect the worst. Okay, so I'm going to just take my hand away quickly, and then I'm going to let him out of here and he can go forward. So here we go. There we go. See, you want to fight me? No, he just wants to get away. Okay, so I'm very happy with how the wound and everything there looks. I'll just take this off. I'll show you this guy over here. Very cool. So yeah, I'll just maybe give a little bit of a spray that I can spray onto the wound, a bit of a disinfectant, just to help clean things up there. But cool. So we mostly did the removal of the lump. You guys will be able to see on our Facebook page, Reptile Garden, is actually, we got an album about removal of, or like health issues and stuff that we deal with. And you can see the operation pictures and everything there. We removed this sort of calcified skin lump, which has had for years, but it did start growing a bit bigger lately. So we wanted to get it removed before it became a big problem, or maybe grew down into the spine. We're waiting to see if it's anything cancerous or that, but it was only on the skin. It didn't affect the muscle and the tissue underneath. So yeah, hopefully we'll get the thing report about it soon. So it was, I guess, in the end more of a cosmetic thing if it wasn't too much of a problem, but obviously growing bigger it was hindering things. Right, cool. So these are forest cobras. Amazing snakes to work with. A little bit of hissing going on here. Right, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed.